Hey scientists, I just wanted to go over this one more time in case that wasn't clear in class, because I know we didn't have a long class today. So I'm gonna go over the assignment right now in this video. So hopefully that'll help you complete this assignment. And if you have any questions, hopefully this video will help answer those questions. So for your independent work tonight, you're going to look at 4 different chemical equations for different chemical reactions. And your task is to fill in the table for all 4 equations determining the products, the reactants, the number of different molecules in the products and the reactants, and the types of elements in each reaction. So right here where it says use the periodic table of elements linked here, if you click on that, that'll take you to the periodic table that you can refer to if you're unfamiliar with an element in the equation. So I'll go over the example that I have provided. So this is an example equation of a bike resting. So I've looked at this equation and I've determined, okay, the reactants are always on the left side of the arrow. I remember that from our notes today. So the reactants are 4Fe plus 3O2. Again, you don't have to write the subscripts like this. If you just want to write them big, you're free to do that. I just know how to write the subscripts, so that's how I did that, but I don't want to add that to your plate and make it confusing. So those are the reactants because they're on the left side of the arrow, and I know that they always come first. So the number of different molecules in the reactants, I've put 2 here because I see 2 different molecules. I see 4Fe, this is one molecule, and I see 3O2, this is another molecule. I remember from our notes today that the plus symbol always separates the different molecules on each side of the equation. So I see 2 molecules, so 1 and 2, so that's why I put 2 there. Then I'm looking at the products. What are the products? So I see that there's 1 molecule on the product side. It's this whole thing. So I've put that over here. This is iron oxide, or that's like what rust is. And then the number of different molecules in the products is just 1. There's no plus symbol, there's not another molecule, so there's just 1 molecule in the products side. Then the elements present, I'm looking and I see 2 different types of elements. Fe is 1 element, and that is iron. And then I see 1 other element over here, that's oxygen. Okay? The elements are going to be the same on both sides of the equation. So if you figure out all the elements on one side, you don't need to figure out all the elements on the other side. They're not going to be different. They will be the same. Okay? So that's what you're going to do for these 4 different reactions. Okay? So you're going to look at this one. What are the reactants? How many different molecules are in the reactants? Remember, molecules are separated by a plus symbol. Then what are the products? And how many different molecules are in the products? And then I'm going to just look at one side and determine the different elements present. Okay, so you have 4 different examples that you're going to fill in. And at the top here, as a reminder, when there's 2 uppercase letters or 3 uppercase letters, or if there's uppercase letters next to each other, that always signifies a different element. So every capital letter signifies a different element. If you have a capital letter followed by a lowercase letter, that's 1 element. For instance, right here, big C, little o is cobalt. Big C, big O is 2 elements. It's carbon and oxygen. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Please reach out with any questions that you might have, and let me know how that goes.